Wolfgang in the Meadow by Lenny. Wolfgang lived in the meadow. Like other supernatural beings, he practiced things like hiding and making things fly, scaring and possessing living things, casting spells, and twirling in the air. But Wolfgang also enjoyed non-spooky things. He hugged every tree he met. He picked fresh wildflowers on his morning floats. On sunny afternoons, he watched the clouds, and he stargazed on dark evenings. Most of all, Wolfgang dreamed of becoming a great spirit, just like his hero. The mighty Hubert had haunted the dark castle for 999 and a half years. At the end of the year, he would retire and pick a successor. Wolfgang had been working hard his whole afterlife to be like his hero. As the 1000th year loomed closer, Wolfgang put all his spirit into his goal. He didn't have time for non-spooky things. When the big day came, Wolfgang's tummy felt tickly with nerves, but he was prepared. Wolfgang twirled and whirled the fastest. He shouted the loudest and scariest boo! He possessed the most ancient and magnificent creature, and finally he glowed with the most dazzling and blazing light. Hubert announced his successor, Wolfgang from the Meadow! Wolfgang was living his dream. He spent day and night haunting the dark castle, doing all the supernatural things that the mightiest spookish beings had done for generations. He soon became the greatest ghost that anyone had ever witnessed. But after some time, Wolfgang didn't feel so great anymore. Something was missing. He often cast the wrong spell. He could only possess unimpressive objects. He got tangled when he twirled, and even his boo came out as a sweet boo. And the worst happened at the Booze and Beast Bash. When everyone looked to Wolfgang to dazzle the room, he could only flicker. The days went by. Wolfgang tried everything, but nothing helped. One morning, someone familiar appeared in Wolfgang's window. Wolfgang tried to get a closer look, but he couldn't stay afloat. Uh-oh! Wolfgang fell and fell and fell and fell right into the meadow. Wolfgang felt warm and cozy feelings stir inside him. He spent some time in the meadow and found not only what he had missed, but also what he had lost. Wolfgang floated again, surrounded by the things he loved. He still wanted to haunt the dark castle, but when he decided to return from the meadow, he didn't leave it behind. The end.